everyone, welcome back to the second channel, and today I have another concert review for you. So I'm going to talk about whenever I saw Janet Jackson on June 9th, 2023 in Irvine, California, and I believe this was at the 5 Point Amphitheater. As always, my videos are going to be timestamped, so if you want to skip around to a specific section, check down below in my description box for the timestamp, and let's get into it. Whenever I do my concert reviews, first off, I like to start off with what was it like for me to get tickets. I got tickets for this day because the Hollywood Bowl date didn't end up showing up for me on the Ticketmaster website, but it all worked out because I ended up seeing Mariah on June 10th anyways. Next up, I want to talk about what getting there was like. And so I believe I live about like an hour away from there, and that's like going on the highway and stuff like that, and of course there was a lot of traffic because of this event. Overall, it was very difficult to get to the venue. The GPS was very confusing, and then for parking at this place, they basically have free parking, so they have like directions, which at least to me like weren't very helpful. So like it was just like really stressful trying to get there. The GPS kept rerouting us. I ended up talking to someone there, and then my mom ended up just like finding out where we were at, but like the last 20 minutes getting there was very stressful. So yeah, it's just like very confusing getting there in general. We were using Apple Maps, if that does count for anything. Usually it works pretty fine, but yeah, it was just like a hot mess. Not very fun getting there in general. In terms of the mask requirements, they don't require them. I wear mine as always just because of public safety and everything. It's the least I can do. I feel better that way, so that's that. And then in terms of seating and everything, so whenever I first got my tickets, I had two for my mom and I, and so we got the orchestra 4 and we had row 15, and then I ended up actually getting upgraded to the 8th row in the 3rd orchestra, and that is shout out to my friend Andrew. Thank you so much for this. So I ended up getting 7 rows closer and in like a better position as well, so thank you so much for your kindness again. I told him this a billion times, but I definitely had to thank him again for this moment, especially to see one of my favorite artists. What a gift, what a moment. I had a pretty amazing view for the most part. Sometimes there's people that stand in front of me that are taller than me. For reference, I'm 5'7", so someone like maybe 6'1", 6'2", or whatever, and sometimes it's like hard to see, so there'd be like moments like that, but generally I had a pretty good view. I feel like I was close enough to where I could see everything like really well. I was able to appreciate the show production and everything that was going on there, which was amazing. So thankful for that moment, and wow, we really do love to see it. So Ludacris was the opener for this tour, and it said that his set started at 7:45. We were running late and everything, so just missed the entire set. And it is what it is. My mom said that she wanted to see Ludacris, but everything just didn't end up working out time-wise. In terms of what time Janet actually came on stage and, you know, the show started and stuff like that, so looking back, it looks like it started around 8:46, and like there was like these visuals and everything about her career and stuff, which was pretty cool. And I was very glad that it started at this time because, like I said, we were already running late, so I was like, dang, like I don't want to miss any of her songs. Like I want to see the full thing. So, you know, we got there with a little bit of time to spare, maybe like 10-15 minutes or something like that, and then the show started, which was perfect for us actually. And now on to the disclaimers for my footage. So some of them are gonna be from my friend Andrew, who went as well, and so he was actually in the front row, so he has some pretty good footage. And then there's some of mine that I really liked as well, because you can see more of the production. So depending on the song, I'm gonna like cut between both of them so you guys can, you know, see the views and stuff like that. But yeah, he said it was okay to use some of it, so that's what I will be doing. You guys can follow him on Instagram at heartsubright. I will leave it down below in the description. And some parts are going to be cut due to copyright. I can't leave the full songs in and everything, or else it won't let anybody see the video. I thought about uploading some of the songs in full to my main channel, so I might do that. If you guys have suggestions on which ones you really want to see, leave them down below in the comments. And then I also might ask in a community post on my main channel and everything. And like I said, sometimes it was like harder to see than others because of people in front of me. Generally the footage is amazing. I don't sing along to things because I can't sing. And let's get into the footage. show on the screen right here, and you guys can see all the songs that she performed. It was like 40 songs or something like that. Super impressive. So many hits, so many classics, which we'll get into a little bit more later. I was hoping she would have played like an unreleased song or two because I know that she's working on her next album. I really hope that her next album would already be out by now and she'd be performing it on tour. So we will have to see what happens in regards to that. I'm still going to be looking forward to it. I'm not going to rank all of her albums until her next album is out because then it's going to be obsolete. I feel like it's coming soon and everything. So I feel like after she's like done with this tour and everything, she's probably going to be like finishing the album and stuff. And then she'll probably tour again for the album or something like that, which I would love to go see, of course, or whatever, but I'm really excited for her next album. But yeah, overall, I was very pleased with the set list. And now into my favorite songs that she performed. So it doesn't really matter. It's probably like a top 10 Janet song for me, maybe even top 5. Love the song so much. Loved how she hit the choreography, and it was just a really great moment. So I love Doesn't Really Matter so much. Very pleased to have it come back to me. This is arguably my favorite Janet song. Like, I remember whenever I watched her set at Essence Fest, like on Hulu and everything, and I was waiting for her to perform the song, and she didn't perform it. I'm like, I wish she would have performed it. And so I'm so glad that when I finally got to see her live, she actually did this one. An amazing song, my favorite song on the Rhythm Nation album, and she sounded impeccable on this track. So what a treat to get to hear her perform this live, I will say. Pleasure Principle, like I said, I always liked this one, but it grew on me a lot, and it's probably like top 2 for me on the Control album. So she just really ate this one up. It was really enjoyable to listen to. Also, What Have You Done For Me Lately was great as well. Enjoy. One of the only songs on 21 that is worth a damn in my opinion. And so she also sounded excellent singing this one. I just really loved it, and just like the energy and stuff. Escapade, a hit that keeps on giving a really fun moment in the show. My mom was like singing all along to that song because the main Janet songs that she knows are from Control and Rhythm Nation, so that was one of her favorites. And then I also have I Get Lonely, another one of my all-time favorite Janet songs. I really love the choreography that her and her dancers were doing, and like her interacting with her dancers during the song. Sounded great as well, and definitely a highlight in the show in my personal opinion, so really enjoy that one. And now to my overall thoughts on the concert. This is something that flew by. Like I said, she did around 40 songs, and for it to go as fast as it did just really shows the jam-packed catalog that she has. And it's just hit after hit after hit. There's some really great deep cuts in it as well, so just an amazing show. I really liked the lighting, I liked the staging, the choreography was amazing. She was hitting a lot of the choreography, by the way, and she really still has it, so it was just something that was like really cool, especially like the If moment and stuff. So I really appreciated things like that, and she just like really killed it in terms of that. I thought all the dancers were fantastic as well. Everything just like really synced up well. The choreography is always amazing. I saw them all in sync. I didn't see any of them mess up. And there's only 4 of them, but they all work together super well, so that's definitely something that I really appreciate. I really love the outfits that they were wearing. They had like 3 or 4 different outfit changes, and her vocals throughout the show sounded wonderful. I hate whenever people say that Janet Jackson can't sing. Is she singing like, you know, the great vocal powerhouses, you know? No. But with what she has, she sounds great. You never hear her out of tune, you never hear her off key, and that's really important. And she just really sounded wonderful. There was like a lot of moments I'm like, wow, this is like one of my favorite like vocal moments of the show. One part that was really a highlight for me vocally is whenever she did Come Back to Me into Let's Wait a While. She just really ate that up. Song transitioning into each other, chef's kiss. You're definitely going to get your money's worth if you ever see Janet Jackson live. She's just one of those artists that is like once in a lifetime, a legend that you have to see live, and I'm just so thankful that I finally got the opportunity to do so. And I ended up really loving the set list like I was talking about earlier. I was really glad to see Damita Jo as the opener. That is a song that I feel like is really underrated. Probably another one of my favorite Janet songs. The whole album's underrated, but I thought it was cool she opened up the show with that. Come and Get Up and When We Ooh were welcome surprises for me. Glad that they were on the set list. It was a good moment in the show. All For You is a smash hit that keeps on giving, so I really enjoyed seeing that live, and the choreography once again. Not Till It's Gone was a great moment. Even Throb was fun, and usually this is a song just for her dancers to like freestyle and everything. The studio recording of it isn't really my favorite to listen to. I know I'm gonna get crucified for that, but that's my personal opinion. There was a moment where I thought that she was gonna do Free Zone because I swear I heard part of it, and then she ended up transitioning into that song. So it is what it is. I really would have liked to hear that on the set list, but overall I really enjoyed it. I thought the Rhythm Nation section really was phenomenal, and just wow, the fact that she had 7 top 5 hits on this album, something I will never be able to get over. And this is back when you had to actually go to the store and buy albums, and it's different with streaming and everything now, but wow, she really did that, and she ate that up. Yeah, the section was really cool with like all the choreography, and just again so many like hits from that era. Her vocals on here were absolutely impeccable, so I just really love what she brought to this section, and it was a really strong way to, you know, close it out for the most part, so I really enjoyed everything that was brought there. I thought it was cool she did Together Again like 3 different ways throughout the show. I thought it was nice that that was a closer for it. And, you know, you see her getting ready, putting her makeup on, and that's like, you know, the last song, and everything just like really comes to fruition there, and it's the Together Again tour. The whole show flowed like really well, like the transitions in between songs, and, you know, the sections of the show, like they all made sense. Everything flowed really nicely. Like I said, the lighting, the staging, everything was on point, so I really appreciated that. Some songs weren't really my moment. Don't really care for So Excited or Most of 20 for that part, so like Do It To Me, Show Me didn't really do that much for me. So Much Better is my one skip off of discipline. So stuff like that wasn't really my moment or whatever, but those things flew by so fast. A jam-packed set list like I was talking about, so it's really not that big of a deal to me, honestly. I wish that she would have sang more of Again, because I remember one of my friends went to go see her in New York and he was saying like she didn't really sing that much of Again, and then the same thing with us. Like she sang like part of it, you know, like a little snippets of it. Let me hear you sing. I came to see you live. Please finish the song. Please finish the song. There was like only a taste. I really wish she would have finished that one and we could have sang along to another song. And I get she wants to like have that moment with the crowd, and of course she wants to do it with the well-known songs, so like we know the lyrics and everything, but I really would have liked to hear her, you know, sing the full thing, because I think that that's a great song. Overall, one of my favorite artists of all time. Gives an amazing show, a legend, just an outer body experience, and I just loved soaking all of it in as much as I possibly could. I'd highly recommend seeing her if you have the opportunity to. One of my favorite concerts that I'll ever see, I'm sure. And I want to talk about experience taking photos after the concert. I was like meeting up with my friends, and then we ended up like going to IHOP or something, so the pictures that I took actually were like outside of this IHOP, which I'll put on the screen right here, and you guys can see my favorites and everything like that. And I realized I have a section where I talk about like the merch that I got from the concert and stuff like that, so I'll go and I'll show most of it for you guys. So I got this Together Again shirt with Janet on it, and then also have this moment as well, so some dates on the back. This hoodie, Janet Together Again. And then this is going to be the back. This is another one of the shirts that I got. I really like the colors on it. And then again, it just has, you know, the tour dates and stuff like that. So I always really appreciate something that's like all in black, like this here and stuff. It just, I don't know, black goes with everything. I ended up getting this shirt as well. So this shirt that I'm wearing right here, this is not official merch. Like I say, whenever I go to concerts, there's people like selling merch like right outside of it for like a really good price. So this isn't official. This is just something that we got. And then I believe I have a version of this in light pink, and then there's a hoodie version of this as well, which is very, so yeah, that's like everything that I got. Shout out to my mom for getting me these things and all that, and just, you know, being generous for the day. I really appreciate that. And yeah, that's what I ended up getting. That was my experience and everything. A wonderful, wonderful time. If you guys did end up going to see her on this tour, let me know what your experience is like down below in the comments. What are your favorite songs? Where were you seated? How was the experience in general? All that stuff I would love to read. And then also, if you guys wanted to see more videos on Janet Jackson, I will have a card on the screen right here to where you guys can go to, and hopefully that'll at least take you to one of the videos I've done on her. It'll be at the end of this video, hopefully, and linked down below in the description. Sometimes YouTube doesn't let me link playlists of stuff I made on my main channel, so hopefully it appears. If not, it'll be at least one of my videos, and the whole playlist will be linked down below in the description and everything, so definitely check that out as well. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, give it a like down below. It helps me a lot in YouTube algorithm. I very much appreciate it. You can subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. If you have the bell, you get notifications from whenever I post. You're not missing a brand new video comes out. The first link down below in the description is going to be my main channel. I post on there every single week, so check me out over there. Also going to have my Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, and TikTok if you guys like to follow me on those. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.